Hi friends, my name is Lisa Schmidt and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and welcome to Wonder Wednesday. What are you wondering about? Wonder Wednesday is a time when we answer questions, show you how to use a technique that somebody's wondering about, or anything that a tool that you don't know how to use, that stamp set that you bought and you're like, why'd I buy it? I don't know what to do with it. We will show you. That's what Wonder Wednesday is, a time to show you how to use things or things you might be wondering about. I hope you had a good Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. We did a very fun thing today at school, and that was we took a picture from a drone took a picture from the sky of all of our school in we were all wearing 4 different colors. So I was in the K, spelling kind. So it looks really cool. I saw it and I was like, wow, that's pretty sweet. And then Dave told me when he was in high school,
Junior high.
oh my gosh, even worse, junior high, he actually put a ladder on top of a car to take a picture from above of a class. Is that right?
The whole school.
The whole school. Okay. Anyway, so clearly there was no drone at that point, but so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you today. I want to show you how to make a cute little peekaboo card is what I call it, or it's kind of a card when you think it's one thing from the outside, and then when you open it, you're like, oh, there's something more in the inside. Okay. Hi, Patty. So here's what I am going to start with. I'm going to put this in here so you can see what I'm starting with. I am starting with I just had a little brain fart there. Balmy Blue, half sheet. I gotta raise this up, I think. Half sheet of cardstock. Is that too high?
Oh.
Okay. And I use the bricks to go ahead and make some bricks actually this way.
Hey, Cheryl.
And then I went ahead and took our stylish shapes and cut out, let's grab our stylish shapes here. These are great dies. If you do not have them, they are amazing. So, and I cut out a little window. Okay, so I die cut out a little window. Now, I also want to have a little frame. And so I know that that's my inside. And when I went up one size bigger, I think I have it in here even, one size bigger, it was, oh, here it is. It was too narrow. I did not care for it. Too narrow of a window, and obviously different look. So I went up 2 sizes bigger, used this one, and made that window. And I think I like that a lot better. So first thing I'm going to do is just to go ahead and attach that window because we want to get it stuck on there. This is something I copied from Linda Heller. I know she used to live in Florida. Where do they live now? Georgia? South Carolina?
North Carolina.
I don't know where they live, but she and her husband are a lot of fun. So we've met them on Stampin' Up! Cruises, and they're a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and just stick that right on there. All right, so that is my obviously outside. And we are going to, see, I just need a piece of white.
Hey, Diane.
We are going to have just a little piece inside, and that's what we're going to build on because something's going to peek through here. Before I do that, okay, I already cut everything here. I'm like, where are my papers? Oh, here they are. Sorry. Before I do that, I want to decorate the front just a little bit. So let me take that back out. This is using, it's either Hues of Happy. There's a wash with beauty is this paper, designer series paper. That's what it is from. And I'm going to put the Calypso coral down first because I want it to be underneath it. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Let's see how far underneath it. Maybe a little further out. Okay, that was a big yawn, Dave.
It was.
All right, and we're going to put that right there. Just like that. That's fine. You see my Calypso needs, you know what? I'm going to leave it. And if I wanted to, I would trim this top. But you see that little, I would just trim the whole thing. Okay, but I'm not going to do that right now. So now we're ready to build the inside here. And what I'm going to use, the stamps that I'm going to use pieces from, I'm not using the pigs, but I'm going to use the dies from this birthday piggy. Now, these dies are in Perfect Partners. Is that what it's called, Dave?
Yep.
And so if you haven't seen the piggy, I will show you the pig because it's so cute. And it's all these dies that are just amazing. And as well as the pigs are just super fun. These are extra pieces I tossed in there because I had them. And then with these fun little phrases. So I'm going to use the wagon, and we are going to die cut the wagon out of soft suede. So let's just lay that on there, and we're going to run that through. Okay, got my wagon. Perfect. I'm going to set that aside for just a moment. Then I'm going to work on this so you can see it. I want to add a little grass for my wagon to sit on. And so in this little piggy, there is this grass die. And if you look, you can do it either way. So you could do it this way. It doesn't matter, which is so great. So I can get multiple if I want multiple of them. So I didn't decide how high I wanted it. And I might end up wanting 2 layers of grass. I'm not sure. But I do want my wagon to sit. I'm going to just, oops. Can you see that? Yeah. I do want my wagon to sit kind of here, because over here, because what's going to show through here are flowers. And it's going to look like just a little bit. So it's going to look like a planter's box. See that? So that is where my wagon's going to be.
I missed it. Did you tape down the white? Did you adhere
No,
the
I
white?
did not adhere the white yet. Because I want to stamp on it first. And once I want to make sure in case I stamp on it and don't care for it, then I can flip it. So I'm going to stamp it in. I'm using the cup of tea. I'm using these leaves and these flowers. So in our little cup of tea, and I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz. That's why, Dave. I don't want to quite commit to this side yet. All right, so let's be decisive. Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do, though. Here's a little trick. I'm going to turn this over, push that up there. This is the back side. And now I'm going to stamp my flowers, because if it gets on here, I don't care, because that is part that I'm not using. But I do want it to go under. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp my flowers in Calypso Coral. So yes, it was fine. Yes, I can adhere it down. We'll stamp our little flowers here in Calypso. Let's see. Here they are, these fun flowers. Ooh, so many little pieces in here. You know, this is the one I lost one in. I just have to mourn that. Dave's like, just buy a new one. I'm like, I know. I don't really want to. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put on these flowers. How did they go? I'm going to put them on. Nope, that one. Sorry, thinking. Yeah, this way. Okay. I'm going to put I don't know why that one's so far out. I think because it's photopolymer. I'm just going to put it down in there like that. That looks fine. Overlapping, it kind of floats a little bit, and that's okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down because now I'm decided. I've been decisive, and I've decided that's going to go there. It's right where I want it to go. All right, my wagon is going to go right there. So see, when you open it up, it's a wagon. It's not just that. But before I put down the wagon, that's where the grass came in. So I need to put my grass. Now see, the grass is a little bit short, which is why I might want 2 of them. So let's go ahead and I'm going to trim that right in half. And because now I can put my grass under here. I don't think that's too high. And I can take the other piece of grass and kind of overlap it a little bit, put it over here. Just thinking what else would work well there. I think, or I could just put this right in the middle. What do you think, sweetie pea? I'm going to go ahead and trim this one just a titch. Any thoughts from the peanut gallery over here?
No.
Okay, no. All right, great. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this down right here on the very bottom, like that. There we go. And then this one I'm going to overlap just like that, because the wagon's going to cover that a little bit. I just don't know if you'll see it. You see it or not? Or we could just go with half.
Well, half would be
Linda
funny.
did it like this.
Then I would do it like that.
She did it like that, and then even though that was there, I'm going to do that. Okay, so maybe we'll cover that up with something else later. We'll see. All right, so there's that. Now, before I put my wagon on, we have some things to finish on our wagon. So the first thing I want to do is I want to put on, using the little wheels, I want to put on some black wheels.
Hey, Tammy.
Because how cute is that? So let me just grab our little black wheels. I'm going to use my take your pick, because one side actually has,
Embossed details.
yes, exactly right. I don't know that you can see it, but it has embossed details. That is absolutely right. So I'm going to put that right on top of there. Put this right on top of this side. And I die cut out the wagon again so I could have a different colored handle. How's that for fun? I am not wanting to stamp on this or get adhesive on this. I'm going to go on my little rubber mat here. Put the adhesive on first. Then, come back here. Go ahead and trim off this little piece right here because that's the handle. That's what I want. All right, so let's go ahead and stick on our little handle there. Oopsie, it's upside down. There we go. Just to add a little more dimension on that. All right, so this that I just dropped on the floor, my little wagon. So I could put it like this, but then the greens, they look a little funny because they don't go all the way down. They're kind of floating. So I'm actually going to close my wagon by putting a little piece of the cinnamon cider behind it. So then you won't see, it still looks like a wagon, but you're not going to notice that, let me trim off a little bit on this side. You're not going to notice that it's, see, it's going to look like the flowers are coming out of it, sorry. So let's go ahead and stick that on. I just thought it was so cute. I love when things have just fun little pieces to play with. And I'm thinking I'm going to pop it up, even though it's on the inside. I just want to add a little height to it, and I think that would look cute. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to pick these off because that's how I like to get them off. There we go. Put it just like that. And then I can always rub off some of that adhesive that showed through if I want to. So, all right, I'm not done yet, but see what I mean? How fun is that? That looks like I said, that looks like the, not the potting bench, but the window box. And, okay, the other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to finish off this front. Before I do that, I am going to trim this because remember I said that that designer series paper was, or the cardstock was a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this around here and add a little something, something right here. I think that would be cute. So let me give myself enough string to twine to actually make a little bow. I'm going to need a bow.
Cheryl says the flowers look great with that DSP.
Don't they? I think so too. Thanks. It's a wash. Do you want to
Wash
just
and Beauty?
a wash with beauty? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I have two different ones. The next one I'm using is Hues of Happiness, so that's why I was getting confused. Because, and with the twine, I'm going to tie a knot first and then make my bow. Because if I just make a bow, it tends to get way too loose. So I'm going to...
Yes, a wash in beauty.
A wash in beauty. Thank you. A wash in beauty. I know. I thought the same thing, Cheryl. Isn't that funny? I was like, oh, yeah, that's perfect. And honestly, it's what Linda used, so she must have noticed the same thing. Love to take credit, but nope. All right, so there we are. I'm not finished yet, though. I want to put a little sentiment inside. I want to say, go to your happy place and stay there all day. And on the outside, I want to say, it's your birthday. So on the outside, I'm just going to take a small piece of cardstock and I'm going to stamp it in the coral. I like to use a darker color for sentiments. So I'm just going to stamp right up here. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. And just going to trim it and kind of just have a really small piece of cardstock for our words. It's your birthday. And I'm going to put that, I think, right there. I like it right there. And I'm not going to pop it up because it's so itty bitty. But I am going to just straighten that out. It's probably better to do it all cattywampus, but that's okay. Some people say, oh, Dave always used to say, well, it's good to look homemade. No, I don't want to look homemade. I want it to look really, really good and not homemade. And then on the inside, I am just going to stamp this right up here. And if it comes out crooked or something, then we will, nope, there it is. How fun is that? Okay, ready? Look, it's your birthday. Like, oh, sweet, it's my birthday. Oh. Now, I'm going to add one more thing. These butterflies, they are self-adhesive. They do not come in a little package like this, but so many of mine actually popped off. And there's still some, oh, look, that's on the bottom side, and that's funny. So many of them just popped off the sheet. Yeah, they popped right off, so I, oopsie. So I put them in here. Let's see if there's, no, there's not. I'll grab a glue dot. I'll just grab another one. They're all, I don't know if you've had that problem too, but a lot of them just popped off. So I decided, even if they were on, my goodness, these are very tiny. Even if they were actually on the, here.
Acetate.
Acetate, yes, I can't do two things at once, clearly. There's one. And let's grab one more. I'm going to stick that one like over here. Definitely need a glue dot. But isn't that cute? I think it's really, really, really fun. Really, really fun. All right, I got that. There we go. Cute. What do you think? Oh my gosh, super cute, and I'm not even done yet. Now I'm done. Let's move that out of the way. So isn't that fun? Just a little window, a little pop to say, oh, here we are. And of course, we could add some gems for the centers. We could add Wink of Stella, all sorts of things. I will let Dave, oopsie, I will let Dave
So
go
while
ahead.
Lisa blings it up.
That's right. That's what I want to do. Go ahead.
One thing that she mentioned is the die, one of the sets of dies that she's using is from the Perfect Partners. Now, just so you remember, Perfect Partners is only available during the month of September. Perfect Partners are dies that go with existing stamp sets that will only be available this month. So you just have a couple weeks left. So you can see we have Trimming the Tree, we have the Yeti, this Birthday Pig bundle. That's the one that Lisa showed you. Now, if you already have the stamp set, you can just order the dies. That's not a problem. But if you don't, obviously order the bundle because you always get a savings when you do that. So Waterfall Canyon, I don't think we've done anything with Waterfall Canyon
I
yet.
don't have it yet. I think it looks very intriguing. I'm a little intimidated by it, so I have not gotten that one yet.
Exactly. Apple Harvest, perfect for this time of year. All these fun ones, fresh cut stems. So Perfect Partners, available only during the month of September.
All right. So here it is. I added a little bling. I added some Wink of Stella. You see it?
A little bit.
And then I added, I put the crystal effects right there. Okay, now looking at it, I kind of wish I had a butterfly up here so you would see it from the outside. So that could be cute. We could add one more there. But isn't that so fun? All right, I'm going to make one more. I'm going to set this carefully somewhere so that I don't touch it because it is, as we know, damp. Still wet. Okay, so this next one, I'm going to use Happy Hedgehogs. I don't know if you have this set. I just think it's super, super cute. So again, we're going to start with a half sheet of cardstock, and this time I'm starting with the Pear Pizzazz. I am going to go ahead and run it through. This is, help me out, friends, textured, something. Yeah, time-worn type. Thank you, time-worn type. That's awesome. If you're wondering why there's these dots on things, it's to help me remember these are, or not help me, it's to identify that these are in the annual catalog versus something that's in the holiday mini. So anyway, ran just the front through. And then I went ahead and I thought, okay, well, this time, it goes this way. This time, let's use circles. So I did the same thing with our circle dies from the Stylish Shapes. I took the circles, die cut them out, and made a little frame. So I'm going to put that on first, just like the last one. I just think This one I have not, I created this one. I haven't seen it. It's in my head, and I think it's going to be cute. And
Always a little risky.
it's okay. And it's going to go up and down like this.
Hey,
So,
Jenny.
I always like to keep a little eraser here because an eraser would probably take that little mark off. Okay, on this one I am using, so this is Pear Pizzazz, and I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo. And then this is from Hues of Happiness. Like this is from the other one, Hues of Happiness. And I'm going to do the same thing just to give it a little something on the bottom. Otherwise, it just looks a little too blank for my liking. Oops. And we'll just put this right here. Have to see where I want it. That looks good right about there. And I'm gonna put this part on top. And you know, this has all different colors across. So I cut a little piece of the ones that are mostly the pink. All right, and I'm gonna do the same thing and tie that little string on. Maybe I'll leave the string off for now and the twine, and we'll leave that off for now. What were you gonna say?
I was just looking.
Okay. Just looking, it looks a little crooked to me. I cannot do crooked, so I'm just going to fix that. All right, I think that's better. All right, so this is my little piece of paper for the inside, so I'm just going to set it there. I'm not ready to commit. And again, I'm going to use a little bit of grass. So this time, I think one of them will be just fine because it's 4 inches across. So I can put that there. Awesome. Still not committing. I don't know why I don't have a big block here, my friend. I need one big block.
Bigger than that?
Bigger than that, this size. I'm not sure where it is. Thanks, love. While Dave's getting that, I'll show you. I'm going to put the tree right here. So yes, I am going to go ahead and glue this on. Adhere the grass. I just think it's so cute. It's totally not this season, but that's okay. I think it's really fun. And then I will stick this onto the block. Thank you. There we go. Kind of want this tree. You know, you can bend these to make them however you want, but I just really want it that way. Just normal, quote unquote, normal. And I am going to just stamp this in the Memento Black because, still haven't stuck that on, because I want to make sure my flower, my tree, sits where this is going to be. So I need to do it this way. That's probably why I didn't stick it on the block the first time. I want the flowers. Yep. I want the flowers to show through. So I'm looking at the bottom here to say, okay, how can I make that so the flowers show through? Well, I don't want my tree floating, so I'm going to go down a little bit, but I know it's going to sit pretty much right on the base there. So let's go ahead and ink this up. And I already glued this one on. Yep. And I know it's going to sit right down here. Ooh, is that the middle? All of a sudden I'm questioning. So the other thing you could do is you could make a little mark, and that's how you would know. I'm just going to use this little pen. Make a tiny mark so that you know that's the bottom, and then you know where the top is. So that's another little trick. I'm going to just go for it, friends. I think I can do it. Okay, nice. And then we close this. Yeah, that works great. So I'm going to go ahead and add a couple colors to this. I love my Stampin' Write or Stampin' Blends. I want my flowers to be, I was thinking yellow, but I think I want them pink. I want my flowers to be pink. This is Flirty Flamingo, light Flirty Flamingo. Yep. Which is how I chose the paper because I want this to match the paper. Do you want to do a commercial while I'm coloring? Because I know while it's super exciting, I don't know that people really want to watch me just color all of this.
Sure.
But I do want to color it. So.
Just a couple quick things. We will leave you coloring away over there.
Thank you.
Don't forget, tomorrow is the deadline for Card Kit Club to sign up. We're featuring Merriest Moments this month. So that is, the deadline is tomorrow. And as you know, you can add more things as add-on items with no additional shipping.
Love that. That's what, 11%. 11% savings, Dave.
It is
11% savings.
And
I want these darker. I'm going to go them again.
The other one is, there we go. The other one is Weekly deals. Don't forget, also during the month of September, we have so much going on this month.
That's
Also during the month of September, there are weekly deals. New ones come out on Thursdays. So tomorrow I will post and you can go in and check which ones are there for this coming up week. But don't forget, you might want to go check tonight for the things that are currently on special, so you don't miss out on those. And as if that were not
yeah, right.
enough, let
I'm
me
ordering
just,
tomorrow.
yep, tomorrow is a day to order because tomorrow I don't have a graphic handy.
That's okay.
Tomorrow is the 24-hour sale. Tomorrow it's 15% off many, many things that we have available. And so tomorrow morning you're going to want to go in and take a look because there are stamp sets, there are dies, there's all sorts of stuff that you can go ahead and get 15% off. 24 hours only. So if you want to stay up late, you could do that. Or you could just look in the morning when you
It's
wake
mountain
up.
time, right?
It is mountain time. So
I'm telling you, how many of your husbands get excited about a 24-hour stamp sale? Mine does.
So anyway, that is coming up tomorrow, the special sale, and I just don't have my graphic handy to show you that
No
one.
worries. That sounds great. I just missed one leaf and then I'm done. Okay, one little leaf here, this one. So I'm using Pear Pizzazz Flirty Flamingo, and I'm going to go ahead and stick it down. But we are going to stamp, we have to have our little special like surprise, right? Because we know this is here. We've got our cute flower, okay, our flowers. So when we open it up, what else is in here? Hello, a hedgehog and a butterfly. How cute is that? So let's go ahead and stamp our hedgehog. I'm going to stamp him in cinnamon cider. Or maybe I didn't have cinnamon cider. I don't know. I'll stamp him in black. Doesn't matter. Either one is good. Here it is. Stamp him in black. And I don't know if you're familiar with this hedgehog, but he's pretty funny because it comes with a punch. So I'm just looking to see where am I going to want to stamp him. I'm going to stamp him right there. And I'm going to die cut out the whole kit and caboodle right here. Wonder where that word came from, that phrase.
Your kit is your package of stuff that you're carrying with you, and caboodle is another thing like that.
Why do you know that? I'm going to stamp that one more time because I do want to get that little top part and pop it up a little bit. So I'm going to stamp that up in here. How cute is that? And I am going to take my dark crumb cake and just kind of blend this in a little bit to make this part a little bit darker. Move the black away, just to make it a little bit darker like a hedgehog.
So the other day I saw a video and it was an angry hedgehog.
Come on.
I mean, you never see angry hedgehogs.
No, you don't.
You always see happy hedgehogs. So it was a little disconcerting to see this angry hedgehog.
What was he angry at? Somebody was trying to eat him,
No,
or
some guy
what was going
just
on?
playing with him and he got angry.
Didn't like it.
I know.
All right.
You just don't usually see that.
No, you don't. Well, wow. I think you have too much time on your hands, honey, if you're watching angry hedgehog videos. Is all I'm going to say. All right. And I know that's not true, but just a brain vacation, right?
Sometimes weird things show up in your feed.
All right. So I'm just going to pop that up a little bit to give that a little dimension on my little hedgehog. He's so cute. He's so cute. And I'm going to have it maybe like sitting like that.
But you have to be careful where your circle comes down to.
Yes. Good call.
And
it is because I checked it out already. And then I'm going to take this little butterfly because why not? And we could have the butterfly in, but I'm going to have the butterfly out, like over here. What was I picked out a phrase. Let me just see what my phrase said. Oh, goodness, I cannot read that. I'll look it up on here. It's so nice of you to be nice. It's so nice of you to be nice. So that's the phrase I'm thinking. I think I'm going to put it right there. And I'm just going to color it. I'm going to let that dry a little bit, and then I'm going to color it yellow. Daffodil Delight. And these little words, so it's almost like the hedgehog is talking to the butterfly. It's so nice of you to be nice. Let me just color that now.
While you're coloring that.
Oh, wow. Okay, done. Go ahead. No, I'm just kidding.
Diane was asking about if it's just stamp sets tomorrow, and that is true. And I now have something that I can pull up. So let me just share another one.
All right.
There we go. So this is the list of all of the stamp sets that are on sale tomorrow. As you can see, it is a lengthy list.
Awesome.
So many things that if you don't have them in your
hot little hands
collection, now is the time. I will say a couple of the things that caught my eye: the Honeybee Home, the Hydrangea Haven, two of my favorites.
Sweet Cherries is the one I'm going to get.
Yep. Simply Succulents, very fun. Succulents, as we all know, are so popular that Succulents is a great one. Trimming the Tree, one just in time.
Okay, good. Thank
Waterfall
you.
Canyon.
All right, we got it.
Wisteria Wishes.
Wisteria is very pretty.
Which, as you know, you can do Wisteria upright or do it upside down as trees.
Okay, Dave. Awesome. Thank you. And that's just tomorrow for 24 hours.
Correct.
All right. So here is our little pop-up. I do want to put this around it because I think it'll add just a little something. Maybe right where I'm going to have it go on this side, right where the two papers meet, right here. And again, I'm going to tie it into a knot, and then I will make a bow. And isn't that cute though? I think it's really fun. And you could put words on the outside. I've got the words inside, so I'm good with that. But a little thanks on the outside could be fun as well. Because then on the inside, you have it so nice to be nice. It's nice that you're nice. I don't know. Something about being nice. What did it say? It's so nice of you to be so nice. Okay, got it. Well, they didn't ask me to make the stamp. I can't imagine why not. All right, there we go. Isn't that fun? So just to make a little window that I'm going to make that just a titch smaller. Titch is my word tonight, titch. Okay, make that a little bit smaller and trim it. There we go. So isn't that just so fun? And again, I think this needs a little bit of glitter, but I think it needs some like gems in there. So I'll go back and put some of those on. But then when you open it up, look what's in there. There's like so much. It's so fun. Where's my
Very fun.
The other one.
Over there. You put it away to not smudge it.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. So there you go. Two fun little pop-up little things. Look how fun. Hey, Jenny. Isn't that cute? I just think they're so fun because it's a surprise. Surprise. Which I always like that. So, all right. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. That was just a ruler. Thank you for joining us tonight. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. Let's see. Saturday in the studio is going to be a very fun fold. I'm going to show you two different designs to use the same fun fold. Anyway, have a great week, and I will see you on Saturday. Happy stamping, friends.